Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we'll do something a little bit different again. So, as you all might have heard, quite recently, the game Call of Duty Mobile on, well, it's, version of Call of Duty for mobile phones, and I guess tablets, was recently launched out of beta. And apparently, the game was really popular at launch, and I think it's like even more popular than Black Ops 4 now. So it's like something along the lines of like the most popular Call of Duty game ever, or something like that. But that's probably because it's free on on one hand. But anyways, it's a pretty popular game, but it's only for mobile devices, which is iOS and Android devices. They a lot of people, I've seen comments and tweets from people asking, demanding for it to be released on consoles. Actually, this in light of the recent controversies with Activision, Blizzard, and all the like exclusive deals with Modern Warfare and crazy like supply drop stuff. I've seen like a lot of people like saying like they'd rather have this game on console than Modern Warfare. But that's that's a whole nother discussion for another time. Anyways, like I said, this was only ever released on mobile devices. It was never released on any consoles, but that doesn't mean we can't try to play it on other consoles, right? So, with this video, we are going to be playing it on the Nintendo Switch. And as you can see, the Nintendo Switch can actually run Call of Duty Mobile, but the only graphics settings available is low, and I guess the optimal frame rate is like medium, and most of the other like graphic customizations are disabled, because the hardware of the Nintendo Switch doesn't really support a lot of the advanced graphical settings for Call of Duty Mobile. Now, I guess I got a little ahead of myself, but I should mention at the beginning that while this is on the Nintendo Switch, it is on a modded Nintendo Switch that's running Android. You can indeed run Android on a modded Nintendo Switch, and it's actually very easy to do. If you have a supported Nintendo Switch, it's very easy to jailbreak it. And once it is jailbroken, you simply just run Android off the SD card. You actually don't need any you don't have to like any fancy installation or anything. It's just booting off the SD card, so it doesn't mess with the system or anything. But yeah. So anyways, we got the game running. The loading screen was a little iffy, it like lagged a little bit and stuff. But once we get in game, it actually runs pretty smoothly. Now, like I said, it is running at low settings and medium frame rates. But aside from that, it runs pretty well. Considering how, like the Nintendo Switch, it is a full console, but you have to keep in mind that like it's using mobile hardware, like tablet hardware, and it's not the latest tablet hardware either. The Tegra X in it, it's pretty old by now, actually, even though it's a current gen console. So most I guess high-end smartphones released in the past few years are more powerful than the Nintendo Switch. Like Galaxy S8 should be able to run this game at high settings just fine, and of course the newer Galaxy phones are fine too. And I'm sure the more recent iPhones can run this game much better than the Nintendo Switch as well. But it is playable. However, one thing is that it does not support controllers. It did at launch, apparently, but I did not try it at the time. The game was recently updated like a day or two ago to remove controller support. But apparently they're going to be adding it back eventually. But at the time of filming this, it was not added back yet. But if it's back in the future, then, well, it should be possible. If you do try this on a Switch with Android, it might be possible to hit the controllers again, but at the moment it is not. So connecting the Joy-Cons to the side does not do anything. It's the game just doesn't accept any input at all from the controllers. You have to use the touchscreen. So I would recommend that if you do play this game, detach your controllers. You could play with them still attached, but it's not a very comfortable experience. It's much more comfortable with it attached. It'd be like playing on a large screen smartphone, essentially. And I played on more comfortable devices before, but playing on the Switch without the controllers is it's fine. It works. But yeah, so there you guys have it. That is what it's like to play Call of Duty Mobile on the Nintendo Switch. The only other console of this generation that we can play it on is the PS4, but we will get to that in another video. For today's video, I only wanted to focus on the Nintendo Switch. Speaking of Android, if you have an Android emulator on PC, then you could also play this on PC, but a lot of people have already done that before. I haven't seen too many people play the latest version. I've seen people play the beta before, but I haven't seen many play the latest version, which has a lot of changes on Nintendo Switch. So I wanted to show it to you guys for today, because I don't know how many people actually have modded Nintendo Switches out there, but if you do, it's actually a pretty great device to play Call of Duty Mobile on. And it'll get even better if they bring controller support back and if it supports the Joy-Cons. This is definitely a game that's meant for Nintendo Switch, really. But too bad it's not officially supported, but it works. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed a little special guest appearance or video bomb from my cat. But anyways, if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts and comments. Anything else you want me to check out or look into, or any games you want me to run on Nintendo Switch, just let me know. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.